Hello dear students, today we will continue with our chapter Adjectives of English Grammar. Degrees of comparison. Let us take a look at three friends. Jayesh weighs 78 kgs, Mahesh weighs 89 kgs and Ramesh weighs 95 kgs. Now Jayesh is heavy, Mahesh is also heavy and Ramesh is heavy too. However, how do we indicate that there is a difference in the degree of heaviness? We use the degrees of comparison. Now, whenever you need to make a comparison between all of them, like for example, here there are three people, you need to make comparison between the weights of all the three. So, how we will do that? We say Jayesh is heavy, Mahesh is heavier and Ramesh is the heaviest. Means Jayesh is heavy, okay, and Mahesh is having more weight than Jayesh, so he is heavier and Ramesh is the heaviest. Thus we can see that there are three degrees of comparison. The first is called the positive degree, the second is known as the comparative degree and the third is known as the superlative degree of comparison. So these are the three main types of degrees, okay. So the comparative and the superlative degrees of the positive adjective are formed in different ways. Now they are done by adding er or est. For example, high, higher, highest, wide, wider, widest, like that. Next we have is by doubling the last consonant and then adding er and est. So fat, fatter, fattest, big, bigger and biggest, like that. By removing the y and adding ier and iest. For example, if we have the word easy, so we will remove y and add easier or easiest. Next we have is funny, funnier, funniest. So students, you need to go through this and just have a look at all of them. Now next we have is adjective with more than two syllables from the comparative and superlative by adding most and more in front of the positive adjective. So now you need to add the word more and most. For example, if it is capable, it will be more capable, most capable. Next is beautiful, so it will be more beautiful, most beautiful, okay. Next we have is add more and most to the positive adjective when the two syllable adjectives end in full, less, ing and ed. So useful, so it will be more useful or most useful. Next is careless, so more careless, most careless. Certain words do not belong to any category. There are exceptions to every rule. Such words are modern, more modern, most modern, foolish, more foolish, most foolish, certain, more certain and most certain. After that we have certain words changed totally in the comparative and the superlative. For example, good, better, best. We cannot say good or more good or most good. It will be good, better or best. Well, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Like that. Next is old, elder, eldest. Far, farther, farthest. Like that. We use the three degrees of comparison, positive, comparative and superlative in sentences too. So it is like no other poet in India was as great as Kalidas. So here the word no is used. So for that we use the positive degree. Kalidas was greater than any other poet in India. So that will be comparative degree. Next we have Kalidas was the greatest poet in India, superlative degree. So students, this is how you determine three types of degrees. The next exercise you try to do on your own, I will be giving you the PDF of the same with the answers. Thank you very much.